1, 2, 3. Testing testes. 1, 2, 3.
I just got a second witch's cauldron. Nice.
Don't question Bertrand. He's my animal companion.
What's wrong with Twitch? What's wrong with Twitch?
It hates you today.
Are those your sweet new headphones?
Mine?
Yeah.
No. Fuck no. Did you
turn those things?
Yeah, did you not did I not tell you guys what I went through with those things?
Just because they want your social security number in a semen sample?
Yeah, exactly. They wanted my DNA.
That's right. It came with a pretty invasive program.
Yeah. And not only that, Bose is like
computer data, everything to hook up as Bluetooth. Yeah, they were ridiculous.
Yeah, Bose is even like in lawsuits right now.
See. Wow, really? Like, why does that need to be a thing for headphones?
That's
the whole.
It does it.
Yeah. Headphone, like, you should just plug it in and listen. That's really how it should be. You know what grinds my gears? I have to know too many goddamn passwords. I'm at a
That's
point
why you
now
just
where
make the
passwords.
just make the same password, and then when somebody hacks you, just change them all again.
I know I cycle through 3 of them, but I don't know which one's on which cycle, so I have to go through a lot sometimes.
That's
depending
like
on what
you sound like grandpa's.
That's what happens when you date multiple women at once.
Oh, that's what it's. Oh, okay, that's what that's like. Yeah.
Look at the girls in the group. Casey's like, what the fuck ever.
It's like remembering multiple passwords.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sounds like a personal problem. It's not my problem.
Understanding cycles, learning passwords. It's all the same. You never know.
I was gonna name him Bitey or Nibbles.
Nibbles?
But I figured Bertrand was a better. Julie would have been a good one.
Julie has no balls.
I have to put this fucking controller away.
The cockless traitor. What is that? That's the controller that the fourth friend plays with when they come over to.
I had this goddamn controller plugged in so I could find arrowheads in Red Dead Redemption, but this controller doesn't have vibrator features, so didn't do me any good.
That controller barely has buttons.
So wait, still no luck finding that arrowhead?
No, I gave up on the fucking arrowhead. Fuck arrowheads. Fuck that. Fuck them. That's the way I feel about that shit.
I'll let you know.
Mom,
when I
can we get a new?
stumble on one.
Can we get a new gaming controller? We have gaming controllers at home.
Hey, what level are we on?
4.
I thought we were 4.
No, we're 3. We're what?
Oh.
800 XP shy of 3, right?
Yeah,
No.
I have
We're-
400 XP.
We're all at level 4.
Or we're 800
What?
XP shy of level 5?
What's that?
Oh, 4.
I'm at 9,800, but I've
How are
yet
you
to
at
I'm
die
at 7,400.
during battle, so.
What was the number of XP that you guys got?
You got 3,200 last session. That's all I remember. I'm old. I'm
Yeah,
just the
you
GM.
are.
I'm supposed to be in charge of everything. I'm just the GM, but really I don't remember.
I
So
could
we're
have
level
swore
4?
I thought we had enough points to get up to level 4.
Yeah. That's for sure.
What in the fuck is going on here?
Right, Tess? Either
Well, I've
you're
got
right
several
or the rest of
save
us are
files.
wrong.
Yeah, I have multiple save files, so I'll see what's going on here.
Okay,
Nope,
save us
that
from
one's level
ourselves.
3.
Don't you take Bertrand from me?
I mean, Jesse did have to be a dwarf fanny pack the whole last session, so I think he deserves a wolf companion to help him get through his issues. It's like a service animal.
Jeez.
Hey,
It's gonna
ODTA.
cause me
How does everything
Cause
sound?
me
Can you hear
years
everybody
of
okay?
Therapy.
Does it sound good, OTDA?
Oh, ta-da! Oh, ta-da! Does it sound good? Oh, ta-da! How was the
Fine,
stream?
I'll go ahead and be level 3. It seems we have some cheaters in our midst, so I'll be keeping my eye on you all. That's fine. I don't feel gimped being a level below.
Well, you shouldn't. You're mighty.
Not at all.
I mean, I know it takes a long time to go to the things to be done panel and click on the 2 things that you need to
That's
do
really
to
what
level.
it is. It still won't let me pick my fucking one of my dwarf racials. I don't know how to get it to work.
Mine does
Jesus
that too.
Christ.
I have one of them. Yeah, there's one of them.
I think it's a dwarf
the elder
thing,
dwarf
like a bug.
choice.
Yep, mine does
The
that too.
It's the elder dwarf choice.
It's
Yeah.
probably
Will not accept.
elvish privilege, to be honest.
I'm selected.
Hey, Jade.
No, it's
Hmm.
magic resistant.
DA,
do that one.
DA
It's
says
great.
it sounds good.
Word. Word. All right. Well, welcome everybody
See, it
to
still shows right
Crypto
there.
Comics version of Pathfinder with Bagman Gaming. I'm JJ Martyr, and this is the group that we all play every week, pretty much. I'm gonna have to mute JT because all he's doing is talking over my ass.
Thanks,
Let's
Obama.
Exactly. Say something to the people, Andrew. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, people. How are you?
And what's your name?
JT.
and how long have you had a problem with gaming?
Well, it's not really been a problem with gaming, but as JT, I feel like I should be honest about my problems with interracial and interspecies porn. I frequently hide it by just changing my Discord to say that I'm playing Conan, but I feel like it's important to come out.
Well, thank you, JT.
The first step of getting help.
You know, and as the facilitator of this meeting, JT, I would like to say that, we understand, and there's no judgment here. You're in a safe place, okay? So anytime you want to share with us, just feel free, okay? Especially when it's your turn.
He's literally not even paying any attention. Is he?
No, and he's muted himself so he could talk to Jesse. So he was talking for a minute, but it just was his voice rattling. Anyways, that's pretty
fantastic.
great. I mean, cool. Tesla, say something. Introduce yourself.
I'm the mom of the group. I'm a great mom, despite what some children might tell you. You forget to feed them once, and suddenly, Goblin CPS is called on you. But sacrificed myself for my children a few times. I think, I'm pro-life of my children, anti-vax, and hopefully we'll be able to find a manager to defeat because this campaign is not going how I anticipated. I want a refund.
Okay, Karen, thank you very much for your input. Appreciate it so much. All right, Casey, say something. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm the group's halfling. Andrew likes to keep trying to throw me around everywhere. Don't know what I've done wrong. Oh, and I almost died last time. So let's hope that shit doesn't happen again.
We didn't remake your character.
I did.
Oh, okay, thank you. Did you send it to me?
Yeah, but I wasn't quite done with it, so I sent you like a half-assed one. But
Okay, because we
it was
need
1 barbarian, 3 rogue, right?
Yeah.
That's what we talked about. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, because
Oh, so we are level 4.
we need her with her new abilities.
Well, with Jesse's
Dun,
big
dun,
one confetti
dun.
pack, yes, we do.
Shitty foreshadowing by the DM. Dun, dun, dun.
Got it figured out.
Well, while you have it figured out, why don't you introduce yourself and say something to the people watching? Yeah, that's you.
My name is JT. I am Bjarni of the Dank Leaf. That's all there is.
That's all there is to it. Don't need anything else.
That's all there is.
That's all I
I
have
am
to say
on an
about that.
eternal goal to return dwarfdom to its former glory. Make dwarves great again.
That's right. That's right. Because they were somehow not great before.
At some point, dwarves are not great.
That's interesting. Okay, anyway, that's the introduction. Welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, we are sponsored by Crypto Comics, cryptocomics.com. Check them out. They're really cool digital comic books for everyone to enjoy. There's some really, really weird shit on there that's amazing. I've spent a lot of time on there, and I never stream the time that I spend on there. So, anyways, without further ado,
Can we have some ado?
can we have some ado?
A
Oh,
little bit of ado.
you're
Just
back.
a little ado?
You're back.
Oh yeah, I am back.
I didn't see that you're back. Say hi.
I had to help the dwarf because dwarfs are so smart technologically.
So witty.
This is a pain in the ass program to navigate.
Yeah, it's like
It's all fucking dots.
There's
what's smaller than a bit? Anybody know? Is there something smaller than a bit? Because I don't even think the program takes up a
what's-
whole bit.
What's that thing you were calling, Andrew, that's smaller than a bit? You got one of those, right?
I call it a penis. My mom gave it to me for my birthday.
She grew it for you?
Ugh.
That's a weird realization.
Quick question: any chance someone can send me like a link to that app because that did not get transferred when I got this laptop?
What app?
It didn't get transferred.
Oh, the
sheet
Pathfinder
Yes,
one?
PC Gen.
please. PC
Um,
Gen.
PC Gen.
Okay.
Mhm. PC Gen. Google that shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Google it. All right,
Much obliged.
let's have Jesse do a recap from last week. I'm just kidding. Just fucking with. just
All
fuck.
I remember is being gassed and blindfolded and tied to a dwarf for some weird reason.
It was a weird reason.
He said,
and I tried.
"Here, drink this," and that's all I remember.
It's true.
don't trust the dwarves.
Partying, having a good dwarf. Not
You're his brother. We can't trust you either by association.
I'm the one that's made most of our best decisions.
I'm pretty sure that the elf liked it.
I don't
Maybe.
remember. You drugged me. That's all I remember.
Maybe you shouldn't have been dressed that way, Elf.
I guess I was asking for it.
Just a Friday
I
night.
got out of
for
the house
Andrew.
looking like a dwarven fanny pack.
All
You
right,
guys are horrible.
Casey.
Can't take you anywhere. What?
Last week recap and go.
Okay, so we went to find my halfling village to find some information from an ancestor's tomb. Everyone would know this if they ever listen to any of my goddamn stories, but they don't. And
I know that story.
I know that story. And we ended up being attacked by dinosaurs because our rogue could not lead us in the right direction. And I almost died.
Welcome to Halfling Park.
Dun 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 dun. Yep.
You did it, you crazy son of a bitch. You actually did it.
Who's OTDA on YouTube?
That's one of my friends.
Tell that friend to message you their shirt size and address.
Oh, she.
Oh,
We're getting merch
somebody won a merchandise.
from Crypto Comics.
Go.
Yeah.
Somebody want a merch.
Hit me up on Hangouts, dude.
I can't even get one of those. I've asked.
I literally just put in the chat the options for you guys to all choose what shirt you want.
I sent my shirt size.
Do they have extra
Except for
medium?
Casey.
That's what I
I
said.
already got your
Jade.
stuff.
Yeah, I've already won
said,
shirts.
I said you could probably send me any shirt size, but it's not gonna hide these guns. You know what I'm saying?
More.
You asked me if I could customize a blouse. Why are you saying that shit?
Jade lost his concealed weapons permit, so you have to cut the sleeves off his.
All right. After defeating the dinosaurs at the concession stand, if anybody just knew anything about D&D and heard that sentence right there, they'd be like, what the fuck are these people doing? After defeating the dinosaurs at the concession stand, the faithful group of travelers has many options. The halfling says that the halfling village that you guys are looking for, in order to find the halfling tomb of who? Moxie Puddlehopper. Moxie Puddlehopper's tomb is still a little ways into the park. So in order to find that, you have to actually traverse a little bit deeper into this strange-ass version of Jurassic Park. So,
Allegedly. Please don't violate this video for copyright infringement. Jade is a writer, and clearly
Jurassic
always
Park.
comes up with his own content.
I'm using the phrase politically when I say it's politically Jurassic Park, not actually Jurassic Park. The only good dinosaur is a dead dinosaur, politically. Okay. Okay, so as we continue down through the basically the small village area that acts as if it is a area of commerce, marketplace, etc., there is a valley in which opens up in front of you. In this valley in front of you, you can see several critters going around the valley, eating, doing critter things. They are large critters. They are four-legged critters. There are some critters with long necks, some critters with short necks. They are dinosaurs in the valley. On the very far side of the valley, you can see a large kind of amphitheater-looking Colosseum type thing made of wood. And the halfling is telling you guys that it's still that way. You don't see where it is that way.
This way, guys. They don't listen to me.
Okay.
Could you maybe write it down on a map?
No, because I'm telling you it's right this way.
Well,
I've gotten us this far, haven't I?
have you though?
Yes, sure enough, I have.
I recall having walked a lot longer than you proposed.
We've got little legs. We can't walk very far to begin with. Everything's a long distance. Nut up. It's fine.
Can I untie myself from this fucking horse-smelling dwarf, please?
You gotta wait your turn.
That's a roll for initiative on your ass.
Yeah,
You
I
might
just
have to roll not to take it in the ass.
whoa, yeah.
No means
I'm
no.
just saying. Getting pretty sweaty carrying this elf around.
Just sick the wolf on him. It'll be fine.
No, I mean obviously you've been removed from the dwarf. It's a very strange sensation to be removed from the dwarf, but yet still have that
Liberating.
essence of dwarf about you, if you will.
Yeah, I can feel his stink all
Yeah.
over
The
me.
smell of true
It's
dwarf
steaming.
grit and valor.
It's a very Agent Smith Morpheus sort of moment for you. You know what I mean?
Ugh. Can I roll a perception check to see if there are any therapists in Jurassic Park?
I mean, it seems like the halfling's the only one that actually knows any sort of lay of the land in this area. So,
Well, the last time I was here, there weren't fucking dinosaurs, but here we are, so I don't know if there's a therapist. You might just have to deal with it. You've got a service animal. You're okay.
And that's true. And in fact, it's really weird that you guys have known that there's dinosaurs here the entire time, but you've never seen a dinosaur until a few moments ago when they attacked you. And now in the valley in front of you. I mean, you've known they've always been here, but no one recalls ever seeing one before. Obviously adding to this chaos of the whole landscape, if you will.
Can I ask what we found out about the what was he, a demigod of sorts that was locked in the box in the tomb?
Anybody want to comment on what you learned last week?
I don't remember their names, but there were some badass warfighters.
I tend to live in the moment.
I remember there was the dwarven king or dwarven hero that got defeated.
Could I make a wisdom check?
Well, you could, but I mean,
I'm just asking what we already know.
Okay.
what
We
we
know that there's more information in my ancestor's tomb that is that away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thus
That's right.
ways.
Yeah, so far our
All
our best lead, or your best lead, has been this halfling knowing the name of, this halfling hero that captured this demigod.
Uncle Moxie.
Moxie Puddlehopper.
Is Moxie everybody's uncle?
I mean, there's a lot of intermarrying, so he's an uncle somewhere around. Please go with it.
Gross little halflings.
I mean, they're not quite hills have eyes halflings, but they're...
Halflings started out as humans, and then through intermarriage and family relations, they...
Let's just say there wasn't always dwarfism.
Yeah. The giant hairy feet are, let's say, genetically created.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, there are some genetic predispositions that come out in unfortunate ways.
Well, we don't talk about the 6 toes, right?
I'd like to have 6 toes. That'd be
Hey,
cool.
that baby toe is adorable.
baby.
baby toe.
Yeah.
The baby toe, the 6th toe.
Mm-hmm.
We also don't talk about some halflings with other halflings growing off the side of their cheeks. But hey, whatever works.
It does happen. That does happen more often than not.
On occasion.
Sometimes you see the friend.
All right, so halfling, where is this tomb? Let's go. What are we doing here?
That way. Over
That
the hill,
way.
where I've been telling you. That
All right.
direction.
All right, let's follow her lead.
Well, she's literally
Perhaps-
pointing across this field of dinosaurs, and she's like, it's somewhere near that big wooden coliseum, but I don't necessarily
Let's
know
get a
where.
higher vantage and take a look.
Well, I mean,
Can I
you're
throw
already
the halfling up in the air?
you're already looking down into a valley, so you've got a good vantage point. And to be fair, you don't see the halfling village.
Unfortunately, halfling, it appears that your measurements might be off. Explains so much.
Only 3 feet tall. How accurate do you want me to be?
Hey, maybe halflings use the metric system.
Damn communist halflings.
Need to switch it to freedom units.
That's right.
Mhm.
We
How
need-
many units did you move? 3 freedoms.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's a big open field, you said, or is
Yeah,
it like
it's a-
tree lined, or is
It's a
it
valley. It's going down
Valley.
into this
okay?
area, and it's just it's covered with animals.
Covered with
Wonder.
slimy dinos.
But we can see the Colosseum to the left of it.
Yeah, down through the valley on the left hand or on the right hand side from where you guys are looking.
All right.
What if we set up camp here, and I'll use one of my call to animal abilities and try to get one of them to come over and talk to us, and maybe we can parlay with the herd and get it to move and part for us.
Maybe we could ride them.
Sounds like a
Or see if they
recipe
need help.
for getting eaten by dinosaurs.
It does.
Hey,
It does in
on
some
the-
cases.
On
I
the be
do
eaten by
agree to that.
dinosaurs note, Jade, am I fully healed?
If
I was like this far away from death.
if any of the healers have healed you, have you healed her, Mom?
I'll heal her now.
Yeah, Ma. You
Healer.
had one job.
I guess her boo-boos make it better. Do you have to roll to see how much I heal her?
No, you get max.
Okay.
Do I get full points back when you heal Tess?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Mom. It's about time.
Okay.
Well, that's one option. We could just try to sneak past them. I mean, maybe we can do some sneaking stuff. I've got spells that could help with that too, to an extent.
Well, I mean, the only thing that you guys would really have to worry about is if the herd gets spooked. Because, I mean, obviously, like, you know,
Yeah, then it's a
herbivores
stampede.
aren't interested in you guys, and you're small. So you're not a threat, for the most part. Even though there's small herbivores running around there, like the little two-legged ones. And by the way,
So many explosions outside.
all these dinosaurs are very colorful and full of feathers. Because fuck history. I want
Because
feathery dinosaurs.
Are you scientifically accurate in your?
I don't know, but I want feathered dinosaurs. I want a feathered
Yeah.
brontosaurus out there. The
Oh yeah,
giant
imagine raptors with small wings, feathered wings.
giant brachiosauruses with huge peacock feathers.
Manes of feathers.
Yes. It doesn't make
So
very
these
much
are herbivores, so they're probably not going to attack us. But wouldn't it be kind of cool to get the bigger ones on our side?
I agree.
I think that they might listen to reason, and maybe if we offer to do something for them, maybe they could help us get over there faster.
A dino militia.
Are there some of the? You said there's some of the like brontosaurus type ones.
I mean, that's, you know, I mean, there's no such thing as brontosaurus, but yeah. I mean, yeah. No such thing as dinosaurs in halfling land either, but fuck it. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
No, I get it. Okay,
Apparently the Shire has
that's why I
dinosaurs.
said brontosaurus-like.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, brontosaurus-like.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm down to set up camp here and see if we could, unless somebody else has another idea, I'm down to some other ideas too. We could even sneak across. We may not even have to sneak.
I don't know
What
how sneaky Gore really is. The rest of us might be able to sneak, but
Oh, he's
Dwarves are
fucking
very well
sneaky.
adept at sneaking, only when they must. 'Tis
Mhm.
not honorable, but we will do it.
is Gore capable of doing it? He's kind of chaotic evil. I don't know if we
Fuck
can
yeah,
trust him
Gore's
to stay
capable of
quiet.
doing it. Let's go. Let's fuck around and find out.
I have
Alright.
spells that can make him
Sneaking or
okay.
camping and spelling? What are we doing?
But either way, yeah, if we're gonna, I just need to know which one we're gonna do so I can sit down, we can rest and get wounds back, and I can get spells back.
I think
do
we
that.
should camp.
And I think we should make a
Alright.
quick camp and decide what to do either by nightfall or by morning. If we sneak, I say we do it by nightfall. If we parlay with the bigger dinosaurs, we do it by morning. That's my suggestion.
Agreed.
What are the
I'm
dinosaurs?
open to other
sleeping
ideas. Huh?
habits? What are the dinosaurs' sleeping habits?
I don't know. They ain't going nowhere. They're just fine. They're just eating, doing dino stuff. They're probably pooping. I imagine they're playing a little bit. Some of them might be boning.
Should we perhaps keep ourselves safe from
Being
dinosaurs?
Dino-
This is
rushing
as a
over us?
druid
Yeah.
trying to explain to the berserker Gore what might be happening with dinosaurs that are out there in the wilderness. I don't know. I mean, that's what they do, right?
In other words, he's bullshitting you, Gore. He's never seen a dinosaur. He has no idea.
They're probably eating, pooping, humping, making noises.
All right.
I'm
So,
down to camp.
so sneak? Is that what we decided?
Camp.
It's up to the group.
Or camping and spelling?
I'd say camp.
Yeah, we should camp.
Resell everything.
I need my spell slots because my children keep trying to die on me.
Okay.
Well, if we wait until
Ooh.
the evening to go sneak, that should be a small rest, right, Jade?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
But if we wait till the morning, that would be a long rest. So it's either long rest and get a lot more back, or go ahead and go at the nighttime when sneaking will be better, but only get half rest.
I feel like we run a higher risk of getting attacked if we try a long rest because we're kind of in their territory.
That's true too. Yeah, it'd
So
be
like,
better
I
probably
feel
to
like a
move
short
quicker.
rest would
Um,
be safer if we just
there's
like get
two
some of it
rangers.
back and then power through. What?
Can the rangers set traps so that we're a little bit more safe in our little encampment?
Sure can. And I've got
Cool.
a guard dog for us now.
Sweet.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
You found a guard dog?
Yeah, I turned level 4, and my long lost companion came flying out of the woods, and
You found a little dog in the concession stand that was chained up,
well, he's a wolf, but yeah.
and the owners of the concession stand didn't quite have a chance to eat him yet. So
They got eaten first.
So that's Bertrard. He is
Bertrard.
my animal companion.
All right.
Very nice.
It's very, yeah, random. I like it. Okay, so we have Bertrard the wolf. Now we're setting up some traps and we're resting throughout the night. Is that correct?
Yes.
We're resting up till nighttime, or we're going all the way through until the morning?
I think we should go through till morning.
I think we should go up till nighttime.
What is your plan? What is the nighttime plan we're talking about? Are we are we banking on the idea that these animals that we've never seen before are not nocturnal? Is that it?
I mean,
The idea is to either we get across, maybe get the animals to help us in the morning, or we go in the nighttime and get to where we're trying to get to quicker, is how I understood it. By
Nighttime
sneaking
was
through
supposed
and
to
just
be-
not disturbing the herd.
I would
Okay.
kind of guess they're nocturnal anyway because they looked reptilian, right? So I would just assume they're
They
probably cold-blooded.
brontosauruses.
I don't know what a brontosaurus is. Hold up.
So if they're cold-blooded, that means they're not nocturnal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not going to be
Oh,
active.
not
at night.
nocturnal. That's what I meant. Sorry. Diurnal? That's what they're called. Diurnal.
Okay.
Andrew's diurnal, biurinal.
I urinate on you all night long.
Okay, so we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out and
Andrew didn't sleep,
observe
just ignore
until the nighttime, right?
Yes.
Is
Okay,
that what
I'm
people
gonna-
want to do then? Is wait till nighttime and then sneak across?
I'll construct some alarm
wait
style
until-
traps,
The-
and me and Bertrard will sit and wait, since I have the wonderful ability of alertness and endurance, so I'm not gonna get tired.
Can we wait until nighttime and kind of reevaluate how rested everybody is and if everyone has their spell slots and everything before we decide to sneak or wait till morning?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's let
I've
them
got
know
the
that work
spell
with the short
slots
rest.
from previously. Yeah, I'm good.
Will the halfling regain full HP?
I just could have had
Either way.
Halfling
She already
has full HP. Mom healed me.
Okay,
How
so
does-
rest for till nightfall.
Well,
Oh.
I have a question. How do short rests work with spell slots?
half cease.
Half?
Yeah.
Okay.
halvesies.
You get half. Hey, Elf. All right. Mr. Elf, you're the resident watcher / trap builder / dog owner. Roll a 20-sided dice and tell me what you get.
I got a 16.
Okay. It is uneventful until nighttime.
Damn it.
How good my traps are. They even keep things from happening.
All right, are we moving towards it? What are we doing? Are we moving? It is
Do you want
nighttime.
to sneak or wait till morning?
Is it a clear night lit by a full moon? I want to see how much sight I'm gonna have here.
It's a clear night.
All right.
Wait, how are the rest of us with seeing in the dark? I can't.
Yeah, you're the only one that's.
Can.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay.
It's just
See
you.
everything as if it was day.
So the person that knows where we're going can't see anything. What could go
That
wrong?
way.
It is a
I'll
moonlit
hold her
night.
hand and she'll direct us.
It is a moonlit night.
Okay, that's good. There it is.
How come I didn't write down page numbers? Anybody know?
Bad at note taking?
Because you thought, I'll remember this, then didn't remember what your age was.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, so we're off we go. Time to sneak into the, what is it? A wooden
Valley, grasslands.
contraption?
We're going
You
through
said
the
there
valley.
was a
toward
building of
With-
some sort?
the Coliseum.
Filled with a herd of dinosaurs.
That's
What
true.
is the building we're on our way to?
Well, you're heading the direction of a large coliseum, wooden coliseum.
Oh,
But that's the same direction that Uncle Moxie's tomb is.
Right.
So, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you
Where
guys
is my-
venture out into the valley, you are noticing that these herds are still kind of meandering about, but the majority of them are either laying down or sleeping or curled up, or some of them are sleeping with their, flat on their backs, whatever. And there is just a enormous amount of animals, that are on this plains. But every once in a while, you'll hear a noise off in the distance, and a whole bunch of the smaller dinosaurs will hop up and kind of chirp a little bit, and then they'll take off running for a little while. So it's basically a Serengeti sort of style deal, where there's plenty of animals out here, but most of them are
I would
pretty
like to hold the
lethargic.
halfling up above a cliff.
And put a little thing over his eyes.
Oh, Hamza Bembwe.
Ah, Sylvania!
God needs sleep.
So as you're moving along, go ahead and everybody make a move silently check.
Where? That's the spell I'm looking for.
Is that a
What is
D20?
that? Stealth?
Wow.
Yes.
Move silently? Stealth.
Move silently. That's only from, D&D 30 years ago. No big deal.
16.
Is that a stealth check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeebus.
It is?
Ooh,
So
17,
add-
18, 19.
Whoa!
So we roll our d20 and then add our skill modifier from stealth,
That's correct.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a 20 total.
Is this
Boom.
going to affect us as the group or individually?
Individually.
Oh no.
What
What'd
is-
you get?
1.
Nah.
Oh no.
Damn it, Gore, this is
Andrew sneezes.
I'm
Andrew
just
sneezes and farts at the same time.
It sounds like a blowhorn.
If we're gonna die, then we die battling.
I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful somebody failed. Like, how boring would this adventure be? Like, okay, you arrived safely.
You call it a failure, I call it an opportunity for fighting.
Oh,
When
So-
one does not present itself, create an opportunity.
exactly.
Or just gets tired of sneaking and goes, I'm fucking bored. Top of the rug.
Like, he throws a giant dwarf baby tantrum about it.
Tesla,
Yeah.
what
For
did
one, you might as well
Stomping
turn
and
on a
screaming.
siren.
Tesla? What did you roll?
I got an 18.
Oh, okay. So everybody,
Oh shit!
everybody
Yeah,
was-
really fucked everybody up.
everybody was real quiet except for Gore. Like everybody was like on
Even
top
the
of the
wolf
shit.
wasn't spooking the dinosaurs, Andrew. You're more distracted than the goddamn predator walking through their midst.
So
I just think
this,
it's funny that earlier I'm like, Gore can sneak.
so, so this is. So basically, what happens is that you guys are all so silent that you leave camp, and Gore doesn't even realize that you're gone.
Oh shit!
Just all of you guys just left. You're like, okay, are we going? Yes, we're going. All right, everybody be quiet. Follow the elf. Everybody just be quiet. And so everybody's like, okay, let's go. And about 30 minutes went by, and then Gore realized you had all left him. And he's like, what the where'd everybody go? And he's like, guys, and then just starts screaming, guys, where are you? Where did everybody go?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, no.
And he's standing up over the valley, and his voice is just carrying across as you guys have snuck your way down in between all of these herds of dinosaurs. Where is everyone? I'm all alone. And his voice carries, and shit starts waking up. And Gore, what finally gets you quiet is you kind of feel this warm, kind of misty kind of breath on the back of your neck.
Oh god damn it! Jade's gonna introduce R. Kelly as an enemy.
Oh my god!
I was thinking Joe Biden, but I mean whatever.
Fuck!
He mistook you for a child. What? Isn't that funny? Okay.
Dwarves aren't very tall.
Oh
Oh
god!
god.
Terrible. It's
Tries
terrible.
to smell Gord's beard.
We're all
Sorry.
going to hell.
Can I hold on? So Jade, during our small rest, would I have had time to prepare a level 1 spell, a first level ranger spell?
Mm-hmm. You woulda.
Okay. All right, I'm just looking through this enormous list. I don't know why they don't just give me like 3 or 4. They have to give me 40.
Right.
They give you the whole spell book, yeah.
So
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So basically, the warm mist hits you, and then it stops, and then it hits you again, and then it stops, and then it hits you again. When you turn to look, you see a very, very large version, like probably 5 times larger version of the animals that you guys just fought.
Of the
Oh,
rapper.
way to go.
If we don't move, it can't see us.
It doesn't work that way.
And it's kind of looking at you
Way
because
to go, Andrew. You got a goddamn T-Rex on us.
yeah, you were screaming pretty goddamn loud, and it was just staring at you the
I
whole
bet we
time.
sacrificed him and just run.
So
Yeah,
roll
honestly, he's
Gotta
not my
fight
favorite
it.
child. We could go.
Fight it.
The rest
I
of the
can't let
party,
him get all
how
the
far away
glory
have
of
they
killing
made
that thing.
Yeah, how far away are we from Gore? I mean, we've got
I-
to be a decent distance since it's been like 30 minutes since he's noticed we were gone, right?
yeah, but I mean, you were sneaking, so you weren't going as fast as you could have been going, moving at full speed. So you were sneaking. So give me a D4 roll.
All of us, or
Just one of you. What'd you
anybody
get?
have a D4 handy?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
4.
They are 5 rounds away from you.
So we don't need to run fast. We just need to run faster than him.
I have cast scent of bacon prepared.
Yeah.
Scent of bacon. All
If
right.
anything, that should allow Gore to run faster.
So Andrew, roll initiative.
Is that a D20? I'm
Yep.
not using that. I'm using a different D20. Hold on. Fuck that one.
Yeah, you really
Oh my
need to-
god! He's becoming one of us. Do you see that? He's got like the whole paranoia and everything. It's happening. He's nerdifying.
I get it now.
We're
I
getting.
get it.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna
now
get him.
understand why it's like fuck this dice.
We're gonna convert him to the dark side, one nerdy liberal ideal at a time.
You know what? I'm going with like a weird green one. It's like see-through and sparkly and shit. All
Gotta
right.
go with the one that calls to you.
What am I rolling for?
Initiative. You should have a bonus on your character sheet.
Oh, fuck. 10. And... Where's my bonus at?
Your initiative bonus
Yeah, don't I have a bonus?
is underneath your hit points and armor class.
What?
I'm gonna do something kind of fucked up. Oh,
Oh, so 0, I guess.
maybe.
I thought I had a bonus for initiative.
You might not.
What's your dexterity?
Not when
bonus?
you're not when you're caught flat-footed.
Okay, Andrew, I just want you to know before I roll that there's
Fuck.
really nothing personal. I mean, I really.
Are you sure you don't have an initiative bonus, Andrew?
I think
No,
Gore.
he's
Ready.
dexterity shit. He's a barbarian. He's strength focused. Initiative bonus comes from dexterity.
I want you to know that I think Gore has added a lot to the campaign. He's been a lot of fun to have around,
Is this his eulogy?
and
God damn it.
I just want you to know that this particular animal has the ability to swallow whole. And
Let's go,
this
baby.
could be
Hercules, your
Just
way
be
out.
Joe.
This could
Can't cut your way out.
this could be a very quick battle between you and the T-Rex.
We ain't fucking scared. Let's do this.
Okay. What's your armor class?
Valiant death.
I'm gonna attack it from the inside out.
What's your armor class?
Okay, Drax.
What is
Armor
my
class?
what?
Armor class?
Armor class.
Armor class. Do you need the flat one or the total? I guess it's the same. 10?
10. Okay.
You don't got no dex.
All right. Well,
You should
I
have
guess-
armor though.
like I said, there's.
He's a barbarian.
I do feel like I just, Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Yep.
Sorry ahead of time. Okay.
Well,
Well,
would you look at that?
it bites you.
Would you have a looky there?
It bit me or it tried to swallow me?
It's going to
'Cause
try to
it's gonna
swallow
need
you.
a second roll to swallow this dick.
That's true. It does do. Holy shit! That's plus 22 points of damage.
Fuck! What?
30.
Okay.
No, it does 37 points of damage to you.
37?
37.
Okay. Alright, you done pissed Gore off.
And you are in the grip of its mouth. So if you can't escape that grip, there's a chance
You
that you
can.
would be swallowed.
You know I can.
You
I
got
still got
this.
21 hit points left. Fucking go.
So
Merely a flesh wound.
it'll be Gore's turn next, but just to let all of you know, when you hear Gore yelling, all of a sudden he's like, "Hey guys, where did you go?" Oh shit. And for those of you that glance back at where camp was, you see this thing kind of go. And yeah, it does not look good.
The green dice were clearly not a good choice.
What do you guys want to do about Gore? I mean,
Like
I don't
said,
want to
he's
get.
not my
I don't want to
favorite.
get
We
eaten
should
again.
just leave.
Andrew,
like there's
are
no
you
saving that.
resistant to any elements?
Where would I find that?
I don't know. Just wondering if you have any known resistances to like fire.
I am resistant to your electricity.
You are resistant to electricity?
Yeah, we figured that out last time.
Ooh.
Yeah, magic resistance. Some of the older dwarven clans are particularly resistant to magic. Dwarves with this racial trait gain spell resistance equal to 5 plus their character level. This resistance can be lowered for 1 round as a standard action. Dwarves with this racial trait take a -2 penalty on all concentration check made in relation to arcane spells. Fuck yeah,
Arcane
bring
spells fuck us up.
Bring the fucking rain.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I need the remaining 4 of you to roll initiative amongst yourselves, just so I have an order for you to go in, and then, but basically it's T-Rex, Gore, then you 4. Would you get a 10? Is that what you said?
Oh, spooky. 20.
Nice.
20.
I mean, I don't know why I wasted my 20 on an initiative, but
Right.
I'm glad you said it.
Well, I'll give you double actions for it, though.
I'm really excited to get in there.
Well, yeah, right? No, you're just excited to watch the dwarf get 8. Like, that's
right.
that's great.
That's probably exactly what's
That's a
happening.
dream come true for you.
Yeah.
What is
I'm not gonna say it doesn't make me happy a little.
what's his name? Cogs. What's your elf's name?
Effin.
Effin at 20s. So you get 2 actions your first round. What'd you get, Casey?
I got a 7. Apparently need new dice.
You should have a bonus now. Do you have a bonus on initiative?
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah,
If I
plus
did
4.
dexterity.
So
So
11.
11?
9, 10, 11.
And JT?
I'm new to having an initiative bonus, okay?
4.
Okay. So
Wow, I thought I rolled bad.
we got Tea Leaf. Well, I mean, think about it. He's watching his brother get 8. He's like, oh, fuck.
I've saved him from worse. I'll make sure he stays put together. We're okay.
What's
still wiggling.
I mean, Mom's a necromancer, isn't she? So if he dies, she can
Not
play
anymore.
No, you reset her shit.
What's the
I've got
Because I
some
wasn't able to
necromancy.
heal y'all.
She kicked the habit. It's okay.
what's the cleric's name? I don't remember the cleric's.
Curantis.
Ah.
Curantis.
And then Bjorny, right?
Bjarny.
Bjarny.
Like Barney, but Yarny.
Is he
Bjarny.
purple? Okay,
Of the
Gore, did
dank
you figure
leaf.
out what you were going to do?
Yep.
Okay. Do something,
Die.
my friend. Do something.
I'm raging the fuck out.
Okay? You can do that instantaneously because you can.
He fucking bit me. I'm pissed. Yeah.
Well, you're in his mouth.
I mean, I like that part, but the teeth.
You know that scene on Dragonheart where he's just in the dragon's mouth?
I am the last one.
That's about you.
Yeah.
I want to swing
Call down 3 of these.
specifically at the dinosaur's teeth, right in the mouth. Can I do that?
I mean, you're
Am I visualizing this the right way?
you're in his mouth. So, what are you gonna try to do? Like, you
How much
can't.
do you
From
weigh?
the mouth and to the brain.
Or
I'm gonna
is
fucking
it being
swing.
swallowed?
So my whole body is in his jaws, right?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wish I was
He's
fucking
about to
level
pick
5.
you up and just gulp,
All right.
and not in the
I
way
am
not in the
going
way
to
that
do-
stripper did outside of Ogden either. I'm saying.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm
How's
the
that
only one
thing
that
going?
knows that stripper outside of Ogden. He was a great guy.
How, so Jade, let's see. How much do you weigh there, dwarf? Real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
160 pounds
Okay.
at a fashionable 3'6".
He's a fucking beer keg.
How
Beautiful.
far away is he? He said.
Oh, I'm
From
gonna
us?
fuck him up.
Well, we rolled. We said you're 5 rounds away. So at 20 feet per round, you're 100 feet away.
Okay.
Yes,
So I'm-
my
I'm
range
3
is
foot
100
6.
feet plus 10 feet of level.
How big is the mouth of this dinosaur?
Big, like you're.
Can I
30
move around inside of this motherfucker?
No, but I mean it's big enough to swallow you. Like when he tips his head back, you're going down the hatch. Like this literally just
Stab him.
happened. Like he literally just went, and right now
All right.
you're reacting as he's.
So would you say then it would be considered a giant subtype?
Yes, definitely.
And monstrous.
He's actually a gargantuan subtype.
Gargantuan. Nice.
All right.
Not the
So
first
you-
time Andrew's had gargantuans. You can handle it. We know you
Hell
can.
yeah. All right. So I'm going to do a bull rush into his throat.
Yes.
I'm going to force that motherfucker to choke on me.
I love it. Why?
Yes.
All right.
I'm 3'6" and 160 pounds. So I'm quite wide.
A
I can bull
dwarven
rush.
fury.
And bull rushing gives me a +4 bonus against any giant subtype.
Okay.
So I'm attacking him in order to make him fucking choke on me.
All right. I like it. Roll.
You can't bite
Tactic
something that's in
against
your
the back
fucking
of the
throat.
throat is
Yeah.
admirable.
Roll your
Think of
CM.
this as a dwarf story to tell around fires.
Exactly.
Right. Roll your CMB, and don't forget to add your +4.
My what? My CMB?
CMB, command movement
Okay.
bonus,
And do you roll...
or combat movement bonus. Sorry.
Yeah, my bull rush is 20 for that.
There you go.
So what do I roll for that?
You roll a d20. You're gonna add 20 to it, and you
Okay.
don't forget your 4. You gotta, because you're gonna need a bonus.
Make sure you get all
I
your
no,
bonuses.
I understand
You
that
should
20
also
sounds like a
enrage.
lot, but you're bull rushing a T-Rex that wants to eat you anyways. So
Okay, well, I got a 17, so that's
You should
37
also enrage.
on the bull rush. I already enraged.
Okay.
So we're solid there. Yep.
So you add your 20 plus your 17 plus your 4? Is that
Now
right?
I gotta do a D4, right?
no,
So do we
no.
do-
What did you have a bonus against? Because a 37 doesn't win.
Okay, so I
But
have
you-
20 on the CMD.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
All right, so that's 37, and then you got
And
a
then
bonus, right?
For your
against-
rage bonus.
Yeah, a +4
Okay,
bonus to that. So
Good.
41.
41 wins. See, the thing's CMD is 39.
Wait a minute. How fucking high did I need to get for that?
Yes, yes.
What's that?
How high did I honestly need to get for that?
39.
40.
You had to beat a 39.
No. Fucking way.
Yeah, this is not meant to be a fight that you win. This is meant to be, but yeah,
That
yeah.
doesn't
Hell
exist
yes.
with gore.
You had to. So you do. You literally dive in, and
yeah.
that little dangly thing in the back of a animal's mouth, you just grab a hold of it and
Yes.
yank, and
Fuck yeah.
you just fucking charge right in there, and it and just spits you in the end out. You just kind of tumble backwards until you land in this splotchy thing, and it's like and it's gagging and stuff, and
So you're saying that it fell over?
no, it spit you. So like you
Say
charged back into its throat, and it went
Yeah.
and spit you out. You roll
Oh, spit
backwards,
me
and
out.
now it's like
Damn,
You fool.
now it's like choking and shaking its head because
I
you
was
really.
hoping he'd be fucked up because I could give Bjarni a fucking bonus off of that if he used his lightning right then.
Well, he is definitely stunned because he's choking. You know, like
Oh, so
he's
he
got
would still be vulnerable?
He's still, yeah. I mean, this is all.
run.
You got to remember that even though we're rolling initiative, everything still is taking place simultaneously. So, like, the minute you saw this fucking thing, it bit down on you when it saw that it could eat you, and you were like, "Well, fuck it," and you just ran in there. And so these guys are all reacting at the same exact time. So it is
as you get spit out,
stern.
we're turning around, going, "What
the fuck?"
Okay.
Effin, you're up. 2 actions, my friend.
But
Okay.
Effin actually saw you get 8. He was fast enough.
And he saw you get spit out, which is pretty like, which he's like, what? All right,
With my 4 initiative, I didn't hear or see you get 8. I took a few more steps and then heard you get spit out and then turned around and went, "What?"
No one's surprised that he tried to get swallowed by a dinosaur.
And you're going to say, "I got hit by a dino." And you're like, "Bullshit.
I
just saw you
wanted
roll on
him
the
to
ground
eat
all
me.
wet."
I wanted him to eat me. Fuck him.
Never saw him get eat. He made it up.
Okay.
That didn't happen.
Thank you.
And the elf sure isn't going to back him up. The elf's not going to be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, my first move is to send my wolf 50 feet ahead, so he closes the distance by half. And then I am going to. Is there anything to hide behind in tall grass? Anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of stuff to hide. Tall grass. There's debris of wagons not too far away from you.
So
All right, so
I'm trying to judge the distance, guys. So that means the wolf is right up next to me now, right?
No, the wolf is
Halfway to
about
you.
50 feet from you. If
Making
the
its way to
dinosaur spit you out, it probably spits you out a good, 10, 12 feet away from it.
Okay.
And now it's just kind of choking. Oh, shit.
Okay, so yeah, then I'm gonna send my wolf, and I'm going to stealth into whatever, tall grass or behind a tree or something.
Sorry, I went to toss my gum in the trash, and I missed it, and I knew if I didn't move to throw it away right now, someday I would step in fucking gum.
Right. Okay, yeah, so sending the wolf.
Wolf's going 50 feet forward.
Hold on, let me check my spell again real quick. What's it called? Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay, so before I send my wolf forward, I touch it on its back, and I cast my Ant Haul ability on it, which triples its carrying capacity from 150 pounds to 450 pounds for 8 hours, 2 hours per level. And then it rushes 50 feet forward. So is sending my wolf a turn? Or is that kind of included?
Your wolf is always included with you.
Okay. All right, so I cast that spell for 1 motion, and then I stealth for another.
So what I want you to do every time you roll initiative, because you and your wolf will have different initiative bonuses from now until the end of when we're done, your turn in the party will be based off of your initiative, and then who acts first is going to be whichever one of you has the higher initiative bonus between you and your wolf.
Okay.
But just between you two. So you're going to roll 1 initiative for your and your wolf's portion of the party, but when you tell me what you're doing, just tell me whichever one of you has the higher initiative bonus first.
Gotcha. You want me to re-roll my wolf's initiative?
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to have to roll 2 initiatives. I don't want you to think of 2 things. I don't want to have to, think of 2 things, blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I cast Ant Haul, and then I move to stealth.
Okay.
And then my stealth roll is a 23.
Okay. Stealthed at 23. Tea Leaf! You're up. What do you do, Tea Leaf?
Look, I don't know. I don't want to get eaten again. Tea Leaf wants to do nothing.
Tea Leaf is sitting in the corner with PTSD.
Well, if you didn't
Goblin's a lot bigger than the last ones!
You were talking about the last round, so you wouldn't understand.
Do not want. Do not want.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Okay.
So Tesla and JT, you guys are up next if you want to think about what you're doing while Tea Leaf is deciding.
We should probably like dig in and get ready to fight fucking Godzilla here. So however we have to
Seriously saying,
prepare
we
for
don't
that.
have to. He's
Are you guys
basically
fighting
dead
or
already.
running?
Well, the
I'm
minute
fighting.
my wolf grabs Gore on the collar and starts to drag his ass back, the dinosaur is gonna start chasing.
Gore has a
him.
different idea.
Yeah, well, your
Barbarians are
ideas
fast as
seem
fuck,
to
by the
work
way,
as well
Andrew.
as a fucking lead balloon. So
Andrew,
yeah?
you can probably outrun him.
You were just
barbarians
strapped
are
to a
fast.
dwarf's chest for an entire fucking 3 days.
well, that was
Barbarians
your
have an increased
fantasy.
run speed.
That didn't have to happen. That was
Look at
your
Andrew.
I just
weird.
want everyone to remember, we
kink.
still have about 25 feet of rope. And if the DM is going to steal from old movies, I say we do the AT-AT.
You're a barbarian. You can actually move really fast.
Dude,
You can run.
I have been hogtying shit for the last 2 weeks on Red Dead Redemption. You think I'm not thinking about that shit for you? No,
I'm just saying, I can use the wolf and ride it in a circle around that phase. I'm not fucking around. I'm dead serious. This is my plan.
You might want to determine whether or not the elf's wolf is going to be friendly towards you.
Oh no!
I mean,
he's
since
on
I'm
a,
the last to see
Like,
this situation, can I make a
He's-
wisdom check to determine if my group is deciding to fight this creature or run from this creature?
Fucking run.
you-
He's on a suicide mission.
You can
y'all.
certainly make a
Like-
wisdom check to determine what your odds of winning a fight against this creature would be.
I already know those kinds of odds. Look at that. Look at them. Look at us.
Gore ain't a
it's-
bitch.
I mean, I got tricks, but
well, I mean, if Gore wants to offer himself up as a tasty nugget, then I can call my wolf back and we can just bounce.
true. I can slow this. I mean, I can't. I mean, I don't know what to do.
Wait, how fast does a T-Rex run?
Fast.
Nobody's
It's
asked
got
that yet.
long legs.
I mean, at least
Barbarians can move really fast. They have an increased run speed.
yeah,
I have
you
an
can-
increased run speed right now too because I'm rage. So am
Well,
I
if
faster
you-
than the wolf?
I don't
Well,
know.
the
You'll
wolf
have to
is-
start running.
The wolf
don't
can
know.
carry you right now, or at least drag your ass. One of the two.
Yeah, but at what speed?
50 feet.
50 feet per turn?
Yeah.
And so what's run speed? Is that just double walk?
Wait, that's walking speed. How does that work, Jade?
You double it.
So if
Oh.
the wolf is running, so it gets there in one turn, 100 feet away.
So the wolf's right next to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your walking speed was 50 and you're running, but no,
Okay.
because you had to cast a spell on it, dude.
Well, yeah, but I cast the spell and then sent him.
Okay.
So is that my two things?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
So I'm not stealth.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 20. I remember. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I cast the spell and then sent the wolf, and he made it to Gore real quick.
I love ODTA. A T-Rex runs approximately 12 miles per hour, according to Google.
Oh, we fucking got this shit then.
They can run up to 45. He said 12 was walking speed.
They can run at 45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And the wolf
So-
can
Someone
do.
could help us out with our figures.
Yeah, the wolf can do 100.
Yeah, wolf is faster than T-Rex. The difference is that the T-Rex has reach. So
Oh,
If-
right. Because he's a
Okay,
big motherfucker, huh?
so even if the T-Rex, so for example, the book says that the T-Rex moves 40. So the rules say if the T-Rex runs after the wolf, the T-Rex runs 80, the wolf runs 100. But the T-Rex has a reach of 20 feet. So he's gonna be able to bite at the wolf one more time.
Okay.
Of course he is.
Why'd you have to piss off the T-Rex, Andrew?
Wait.
I mean,
So the
also,
wolf-
I mean,
That
also,
spell he did though. The wolf can carry 3 times.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
can carry a shitload.
450 pounds.
So
right
no
now.
problem with me riding it, right?
Right now. No.
And I have a bonus to riding. So that means I should be able to attack that motherfucker while I'm riding the wolf away, right?
I mean, you know,
I know it'd be a lower fucking thing, but when that bastard comes at me, I should be able to swing that fucking shillelagh back.
That's true.
Smack that some bitch in the
You
face.
have ferocious smell.
I
You
just
have
feel
a
like
great
Gore would be-
axe.
Hmm?
Huh?
Don't you have a great axe or a great mace?
All right,
I got a great
well,
club right now.
Great club, that's
we're
better.
squirreling a little bit.
He's got a bop it stick.
We got it.
Yep.
we got to get back on track here. Tea leaf.
There's too
It's your
much
action.
logic
I don't know
happening.
what the hell to do. If
All right.
anybody has any suggestions, I'm all ears. Because
All right,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what the hell
I'm
to
gonna
do.
jump
I
on
tell
the
you
wolf's
what, I'm
back.
gonna
It's not your turn, Gore.
tell you what. Hold your action. That gives you a chance to see what Tesla and Tesla
Okay.
and JT do.
Okay. can deal with that.
Tesla, your action.
Ooh. Gore is 100 feet away from me.
100 feet away from you.
All right. I go, oh shit, my kid, and that's my action. I can do nothing.
You just get scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all piss ourselves collectively is what we're doing.
Like my highest range on anything is like 30 feet because I lost all my necrotic damage spells.
Okay. JT,
Yeah.
your action.
Yes. It appears I have to mop this mess up again. I think that's all I'm doing here.
It's all
so
you
what
ever
I'm
do.
gonna end up doing
It's a burden.
is-
It's a burden to be so wise. and
It is. So you said the dinosaur, the T-Rex, is about 100 feet away from us.
correct.
That's where Andrew's distance was. My
Yes.
range on this spell is 400 feet plus 40 feet per level. I've got 400 and 820 feet.
560 feet.
550 feet, huh? I've got a shitload of feet. So
I've got 8,000 feet. 8,000. I got 8.
What's a country?
This
What's
is-
a country mile again?
It's 400 feet plus. I got like
measured-
9 miles.
this is dwarf measurement. I turn
I
around
ran
and
out
go,
of-
oh shit, and I measure with my thumb.
I ran out of
And I kind
toes.
of, yeah, you're about right.
That'll
And I
work.
cast Entangle on the dinosaur
Okay.
with the hopes that he becomes entangled in the local vegetation, giving my friends a chance to get away.
I love it. I love it.
Saving the day again.
Are
all
we
you
going
need
to
to do
get
is-
away, or are we all going to attack the thing?
We're way ahead of it.
Oh
But-
yeah,
Yeah, but your
we're
brother's trying to attack it.
well.
Let
the-
him. He's
the
on
wolf,
the wolf.
The wolf has strict orders to get him the hell out.
But see,
Okay.
because right now they are right within the dinosaur's range to be able to bite him. If this
Yeah.
spell takes effect and holds him there for at least half a round, they can at least get that much more ahead, assuming that they can make it back. And then we start running, and we shoot on the run.
It's just the little things. It's the little things. You
How
know.
much does Bjarni weigh?
Oh, I ain't getting on that thing.
You might fucking have to.
No,
I don't have
this-
to. I've got
the
other
wolf.
stuff.
The wolf
Don't
is
worry
not
about
happy. Burchard is not happy about this. He's literally going to pee on you in your sleep every night for the rest of his life.
Yeah, don't
The
worry about
elf
me.
can-
I've got ways.
The elf can already move twice as fast, so at like 40 feet, right?
I can run at 60.
Okay. I'm just thinking that the halfling is going to be the slowest.
Oh,
So,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
run at 50 as
it goes
well.
against my DC. They get a
Okay.
reflex for save.
Okay, what is your DC?
Let's see here. That's spell DC, right?
Yep.
And I have combat casting. Where do I see my spell DC? Oh man.
It's the spell level plus your level plus 10.
Plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay.
Plus my wisdom?
Yes.
19.
Okay.
Yes. I got a 17 wisdom. Oh.
You do see the vines around the T-Rex. The grass starts coming to life and wriggling around it, and it kind of, it's choking, and it's kind of like looking at the grass, but it's not being entangled, but it's definitely confused as to what the fuck is going on. It's like, I don't understand. I just thought there was a little meal here. I mean, we're talking about a giant chicken with teeth, ultimately, right? So it's not.
It chose its meal very poorly.
Yeah, it doesn't really fucking know what it's going to do. All it sees is that now there's another thing in front of it. It was choking. Now the grass is growing. What the fuck? Unfortunately, old Wolfie and old Dwarfy, you are in the area of effect for the entanglement.
Oh, yeah, it's a 40-foot radius.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So,
Sorry.
I'm gonna save the day by confusing one thing and fucking over two.
So,
Well, I do think that you guys might have a reflex also for partial.
reflex saves. If you guys beat it, the DC is 19.
Right.
If you guys 19.
Ooh.
So you have to look at your wolf. So your
Yeah,
wolf.
my reflex is a 7.
So roll. You got to beat a 12 to at least tie it.
Good 11.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
My bad.
So you guys are entangled, but the T-Rex isn't. But like I said, the T-Rex isn't super.
great job, Yarny.
Doesn't exactly know what the fuck's going. It's just there's grass growing. It's choking. That brings us back to Tea Leaf for your held action. Did you think of something you wanted to do?
I mean, I guess I should just start running in their direction to try and help out these dumbasses.
Hey, Jay, do any of those
When have you
plants have
helped us out?
thorns on them?
It's the thought that counts, asshole.
That's mostly grasses. It's mostly grasses.
Oh, man.
It's mostly
Thorns
grasses.
would do damage.
It's
I mean,
gonna
at
take
least
me another action turn to throw you.
Maybe I can help you get out of the grass by hacking it away. Did you ever think about that?
I can hack my own grass.
With your
Not if you're tangled up and can't move your arms, you can't.
You're hacking your grass with your stick.
Maybe.
Fine, I'm gonna go help the damn wolf. You can get eaten.
I'll grab a hold of the tuft of wolf fur and smash
And
the fucker
I
on the
can
ass.
run at 30 feet. Or my movement's at 30 feet, so I can run at 60,
right.
correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That's...
So it'll take you 2 rounds to get to him.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna run.
Okay. I like it.
How is the halfling faster than a dwarf?
Because I have fleet of foot.
Ah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Do you get a movement bonus if you go enraged too?
I don't believe so. I don't see anything in my rage about moving faster.
All right. So that's it. No other actions, correct?
No.
All right. Back up to the top of the rotation, which is the T-Rex. I'm going to give it a confusion DC just to kind of see what's going on here, because it would be very confusing for a T-Rex to A, have its food charge its throat, and B, have the entire ground around it start coming to life. So it's going to see if it can even act. Oh, it can. It is extremely angry.
Oh no.
We fucking
Oh.
did it.
Oh.
God damn it, JP, you bastard.
So T-Rex is not confused at all. Actually, it's fucking pissed. Andrew, I'll let you have the choice, man. Odds or evens.
Odd.
All right. Odd it is. So did odds work in your favor? So is it biting the wolf then?
I hope fucking so.
Okay.
Wolf.
All right. Wolf, what's your AC?
Well, it was nice having an animal companion for 2 hours, I guess.
I appreciate the attempt.
14.
Okay. I'm sorry.
If the wolf dies, the elf's gonna pee on you, Andrew.
Fucking JP killed the wolf. Now. Good job, dude.
38 points of damage to the
I'll
wolf.
resurrect it.
Oh, yeah, it's got 12 hit points. I mean, it's
Just call another
really
one.
good.
All right. The wolf charged up to help and got 8.
Got caught in the grass.
Yeah, it's true. True. It got
What was
caught.
the wolf salad?
I mean, at least I don't get this 2 skill modifier escape artist, do I? On the wolf.
Well, I mean, the whole idea was to give you guys a chance with the confusion and the, I mean, the T-Rex just was not confused, and it just ate the wolf. Gore, your turn. You need to make a saving throw versus entanglement, DC 19.
I didn't
Okay.
think grass would stop you, Gore.
18 plus what's the bonus for that?
Reflex.
What?
It's your reflex save. Hopefully you have 1 or 2.
Reflex +1. But I'm trying to see if I get anything extra. I thought I did.
Temporary.
Yeah, I have like a temporary buff on that. Maybe I don't.
You probably don't have a lot of temporary buff.
It's your dexterity temporary modifier.
Yeah, you probably don't, because as
not
a
on reflex, it's all on attack.
yeah, as a berserker, you're gonna take a lot more hits because you don't really care about taking the hits. You just care about making things to stop hitting you.
Yeah.
But
okay.
anyways, a 19 does match the
19.
DC, so you are able to move as the wolf is
Away.
getting chomped down.
And how fast is the T-Rex again?
45 miles an hour when running.
The T-Rex can go 80 feet, but it's got a 20-foot range.
Yeah, the idea
So-
was for you to get a little bit ahead of it,
Yeah, I'm capped at 60. How far away is the rest of the party?
100 feet.
100.
Far further than you.
But if you get 60, then you're within range for me to heal you some, so you might be able to survive another bite.
Now, I had already,
I'm 40 feet away from you.
I'd
Just
already,
gotta run faster than the guy behind us.
I'd already mentioned to Jesse when Jesse was talking about looking for a place to hide that there is plenty of tall grass to hide in, and then I also said that there is wreckage of wagons as well. Remember that.
Wreckage of wagon.
Okay.
Fuck.
That puts me down.
Yeah, the wolf dying totally fucked up all my ideas here.
I think that fucked up the wolf's ideas too. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
need
gonna
like
throw
5
that-
rounds to mourn my fallen animal companion.
it was such a good plan.
It was.
I love it.
I had the spell prepared and everything. Thanks, Druid.
Sorry about your pet. You could probably summon another one, though. I mean, wolves are pretty cool, but maybe you'll get something cooler.
No, that's my animal companion. I basically, it's like it's part of me.
Dude, do you have hair? Because can you take your hat off and say that again and then toss your hair to the side? It's basically a part of
Basically, it's part of me.
What is a roll that hit me? What would a roll to hit mean? What does that mean?
What's that?
Indeed.
That's what you add to smack them.
Yeah.
A roll to hit, isn't that like the action of me swinging the club?
Mm-hmm.
Whacking.
Okay, I'm gonna use Animal Fury, and I'm attacking the T-Rex. I'm gonna jump on its fucking back. It's the only thing I can do. If I try to run, it's got 3 fucking attacks before I even get back to the rest of the party.
I can heal
Best
you.
case scenario.
Literally, if you just run your speed, I can heal you because you will be in my area, so you could actually survive the next attack.
Let's go.
The only reason I survived 1 attack so far is because I had almost a perfect roll. And I take additional damage if I'm running. While I'm
Yeah, but I can also start plinking it with arrows, which will probably take its attention off you a little bit.
Go run
I'd
between its
imagine.
legs.
Well, if I jump on the motherfucker's back, then I can use Powerful Blow, which is a +2 damage blow, plus all of the other shit that I have, and then I can bite his back. The back
You
of his
do
neck
have to take the
and hold on to
bestiality subtree for that. If you
I'll
want to
fucking do it.
if you want to
What's your
powerfully blow,
acrobatic modifier?
Acrobatic, is there?
You're
so I
gonna-
had to factor that in too. 0.
yeah, you're gonna.
So this is raw talent.
No, it's not. It's -4 while jumping. So okay, so I didn't know that was.
It's
a thing.
gonna be.
Give me a second.
It
Again.
would
Sorry,
be.
guys.
It would be super hard for you to hop on the back of this T-Rex.
But you could run between its ankles.
But it is eating a wolf right now, so
What is the
I'm-
T-Rex's constitution?
you would assume that it looks pretty healthy.
There's no way for me to tell that information.
Oh, DTA, you're leaving? You're leaving us?
Bye,
I'll-
DA.
It was nice. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you watching and tuning in.
Andrew, if you come towards
Yeah.
me, I can take half of whatever damage you end up taking.
Well, my other option here is to ride the motherfucker.
You're not gonna be able to do that. So
You're
Not
gonna
gonna
miss.
happen.
I suggest you run because I can save your ass.
I mean,
Let us
technically,
know.
none of us can tell the
Jade,
you
is it
this.
gonna take 1 round for the T-Rex to eat my animal
Good
companion?
call. Good call.
It'll swallow it next round. So, yeah. I mean,
So you can at least get a 60-foot head start, Andrew.
Perfect. Then that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna start laughing like a fucking madman, running right back towards the rest of the team.
okay.
No, I'm not. Can I change that, or is it too late?
No.
Jesus Christ,
Too
Sam.
late.
No, too late.
I'm gonna run directly to the wagons.
You run into the wagons. They're towards the team as well.
Yeah, but the wagons will give me cover enough that she can still heal me without leading the T-Rex right to the rest of the party.
True.
Right?
True.
Okay. And
He
that's what I
probably
want
already
to do.
knows that we're here because there's a whole bunch of dogs.
Oh, he just wants this snack.
Okay. That would bring us to the.
Got it.
That'll bring us to Jesse. Jesse, it's your action. You seeing the lifeless. I mean, at least it was quick. I mean, it chomped your elf or your wolf. It was over quick.
As much as I hated dwarves before, my hatred of dwarves has peaked. Like, there's literally no more hatred of their race that I could have in my
You would
life.
have died You would have died if it wasn't for me carrying you around in a baby pack.
So you.
No, I wouldn't have. I would have followed you around.
So what you're saying is
We don't know that.
you've joined the Republican Party? Is that what you're saying?
No, this is like the 3%ers
Roger
against dwarves now. This is nationalistic, militarized hatred.
Anti-dwarf.
Dwarves lives matter.
My eyes will be bloodshot for the rest of my life until I destroy every dwarf on the planet.
Great. So now we got a Hitler elf.
A
Whatever.
valiant quest. A valiant quest.
I'd say have at it, elf. Whatever.
I'm going to build dwarf Schwitz.
That's awful. I'm not laughing at that. I'm not.
Adolf
I'm
Hitler.
not gonna laugh.
Okay.
Elf
I
doll.
am going to. How far away are the wreckage of the wagons from me?
I'm going to say
Are
they're
we
halfway. They're halfway in between you and the dwarf.
So 50 feet, and they're directly in between us.
Kind of off to the side, just a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for visualization's sake, they're pretty close.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to sprint to the wagon. Basically, I mean, I can run up to 60 feet in one turn, so I'll be at the wagon.
Okay. Sounds groovy.
And I only get that extra motion one time, right?
Yeah. Just for your first action there, for your nat 20. Tea Leaf, what are we doing?
Yep.
Okay, so you've ran your full 60 feet, and then the dwarf is running kind of parallel, or the opposite direction of you, towards the wreckage of the wagon.
Okay.
You watch. You're running forward. You see the wolf get ate.
Yep. Okay, so I'm 40 feet away from the T-Rex now, correct?
Correct.
Is it kind of distracted by the dwarf or anything?
No, it's tipping its head up like it's getting ready to swallow the wolf. So it's got a snack in its mouth.
All right, so I am going to. Okay, so I'm going to run up to it, go into rage, and jump up onto it to try and distract it from eating the wolf.
The wolf's already
Oh,
in
the
his
wolf's
mouth.
dead.
The wolf's already in his mouth.
Wolf's
Yeah, wolf
dead.
is dead.
Yeah, the wolf's dead.
Okay, well,
Wolf's the carcass.
scratch the wolf part, then I'm
you
still going to
should-
try and distract the thing.
You should like run kitty corner to the wagon. I don't think this is a creature that's going to kill for sport, as opposed to, I mean, it seems like a full-bellied T-Rex wouldn't take the chance at attacking.
Is your little
More.
wolf going to fill it up, though?
Well, if you attack
Not
it,
him in this
it's if you attack it, we don't have the option to not fight it if it does satiate itself.
Yeah, okay, good point. Yeah,
probably
fuck
like
it.
duck and
Let's
cover.
just run over to some of the wagon pieces and see if we can just hide behind there to see what this T-Rex is going to do next.
Well,
No rage, just run.
that's probably not a bad idea, being how, the other thing that you forgot to think about in that whole philosophy is if you would have ran up to the T-Rex, the grass and the ground around the T-Rex is alive.
Oh, is it still doing that?
Yeah. So it's
For fuck's sake.
it's
God
Oh
damn
yeah,
it.
that's still going on.
yeah, that whole thing is like trying to intertwine, and that, so if you would
Yeah,
have,
fuck that. We're going to go hide behind some wagon pieces and see what this T-Rex is going to do with itself. I don't know.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't wait to make that spell permanent, and I'm gonna make a wiggly tower castle for
Tesla,
druids to live in.
you
Alright.
are up.
So,
Just druids, though.
as a minor action, I'm gonna do shield other. Andrew, you get +1 to your AC and +1 resistance on saves. Then for my action, I'm going to use Channel Positive Energy. 8 points healed to Andrew and anyone in my vicinity that doesn't have full points.
Ooh.
Oh.
And the next time Andrew gets attacked, I take half of whatever he would take. So like half his damage, and I take the other half.
That might not be a great thing. The last fucking time we took damage was
Yeah, you're about my
pretty
health,
rough.
so if you take half, we might survive.
All right, I like it.
okay.
Bjorny Wolf Killer. What? You're
Keeper of the souls of the mountain creatures.
you know that
well,
those even
You're
a perfect
druid. You probably shouldn't be trying to get animals killed.
even a perfect pelt is
Circle
only
of
worth
life.
225. It's bullshit.
Circle of
Those
life.
fucking things. Anyways,
I am going to So it's still nighttime, right?
yes.
So that assumes that the T-Rex dinosaur monster, just like, is probably using infrared or dark vision. So with that in mind, and I'm just guessing here, because I'm a druid, I'm going to cast the cantrip Flare in his face and dazzle him.
I
And
like it.
interrupt his infrared vision.
All right, let's
He
see
just
if it
has a
works.
fortitude to negate.
All right.
And that'll be a level 0, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16.
Well, I mean, vision or
Yeah,
not,
16.
vision or not, whether or not it has a mystical vision or not, the quick transition from darkness to light definitely causes a reaction. This hurts this beast so bad that it roars and starts shaking its head like you just kicked it right in the head.
I just needed to be sprayed with wolf's blood.
My adjectives totally escaped me during that description. I apologize. It worked. Long and short of it, it worked. It's blinded. It cannot see, and it is upset, and it is screaming.
If only you would have cast that first.
I know, huh?
Well, we live
And
in...
with my movement turn, I would like to take the opportunity then to find cover behind one of the wagons
Okay.
and yell out to my companions, "Take cover, friends! He can't see!
But if you hear, shut up.
Take
All right.
advantage of the situation, fools! Run!"
All right, the T-Rex is shaking. It's dropped half of the wolf on the ground, chomped the other half down, and shaking its head. That's it's clearly in pain, screaming, angry, upset. And let's move to Gore. Gore, it's your turn.
So
Hopefully you
what
heard
about-
what I said. I yelled it.
Mm-hmm. But
Guess it's up to you.
what
to
about
heed
the
it
vines
now.
and shit on his feet? Is he still getting?
He's
really
too big.
tangled up?
He's too big. It looks like. I mean, the
Okay.
vines can't really wrap around him.
They can just fuck up the rest of us.
Yeah, he's just too big of a beast.
All right, man. Well, I'm running back towards the party then, which I should be able to get past them. So now I'm going to be on the backside of them, and as I run by, I'm going to laugh and ask if they've seen the size of that chicken.
Did you guys see the size of that cockadoo to goddamn do?
Hell yeah.
All right. All right. Tea Leaf. Or, sorry, Ethan.
I'm going to perception check the wagons, see what's inside of them.
Okay.
Anything interesting or useful? Or 16.
The wagon itself looks like it's been stepped on. So the front portion of the wagon is broken. But both of the wheels are attached to the front section. and then whatever it was hooked to, whether it be a cow, the yoke is intact. So it's kind of sticking up in the air as if, whatever stepped on it stepped on the back half of the wagon. And the back half of the wagon's pretty much obliterated. There's just, like one of the wheels is kind of okay, but the other wheel's broken completely. But the whole no.
Sorry, go ahead.
Doesn't seem to be anything inside.
Okay.
But the wagon might be able to roll.
All right. I pull out my trusty ranger. Pull out my. Hold on. Let's see. Might be able to roll. Means probably not.
It's just stuck. It's just stuck up like this. The thing is that there is
Jeebus.
downhill going on there.
So my original thought was to pull out my trusty range machete slash blade that all rangers have, trademarks, and start carving the yoke into a spear shape.
Yeah.
To make kind of a, here, T-Rex, run into this sharp stick.
Nothing wrong with that.
The downhill grade makes a little more sense. Okay.
Either idea. I mean, you could pivot the wagon to face whichever direction you want relatively easily. If you did turn that into a spike.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to shove the wagon to see if it moves and rolls.
What's your strength?
17 plus 3.
Damn, you're strong. Roll a strength check.
Strong elf. Whoa, dice.
See you later.
So 17 plus 3, 20.
Yeah, you can move it, no problem.
So it does move. Okay. I say, everybody in the fucking wagon. Who's all there? JT's still over there casting spells.
Gore ran and it looked like he was going to meet you there, but then he just kind of laughed at you and then kept running. And was like, did you see the size of that chicken? And just kept right on running.
Okay, that's fine. Hopefully the wagon rolls over. Hopefully the wagon rolls over him on the way down.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I think I'm over there by you, though.
Yeah, the halflings by you. The druid is running your direction, and the cleric is right next to you.
Okay. Yeah. I yell, everybody in the wagon, and then let's see. How far away is the druid?
I'll catch up.
Well, I'm saying if I start shoving this thing down a hill and jump in it, are you going to be running behind us with an angry T-Rex?
Maybe I'll make friends with it.
Yeah, then you can tell stories and drink ale over the tale of it killing my pet.
Oh, hell no, I'm running.
Okay,
I'm going to get drunk
fighting the
though
T-Rex.
if you got some Elvish beer.
I'm going
I don't
to
think
wait.
we can give you any beer.
I'm going to wait. Let's see. I'm just gonna wait a round for the druid.
Okay. Tea Leaf.
Yep.
What's up?
I'm hanging out with an elf getting ready to get the fuck out of here.
I did yell, "Get in the wagon," though.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so-
heard that. I'm on my way.
I'm
See-
going to climb up in the wagon.
Okay. And
Well, is the elf going to need any help pushing it once we all get in it?
maybe.
Not with this 17 strength.
Well, all right, Mr. Macho Elf. Well, fine, I'll just go sit my ass down.
Yeah, you
Kirantis,
weigh what, like 60 pounds?
40, yeah.
Kirantis, what are you thinking? What are you gonna do?
Well, is Gore still within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, but he just ran by you.
Insane.
Okay,
Just ran past you.
I'm gonna use my action to
Fries are
do
delicious. Those came
another
out great.
positive energy for 10.
10 hit
yeah,
points?
10. And then I'm gonna use my move action to hop in the wagon.
All right, 10 more hit points for Andrew, and then you're moving to hop in the back of the wagon.
Yep.
Bjorny?
So the wagon's getting rolling.
Well, everybody seems to be loading up in it.
Oh, it's not moving yet.
Nope.
But the wagon,
Okay,
you said that the downhill goes right towards where Bjarni is, and now where I'm 10 feet behind Bjarni, right?
Yeah, but Bjorny's
Yeah,
heading the
that's-
opposite way. So you went.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're running downhill.
Right.
But
Bjorny's running
Okay.
towards the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards the wagon. I'm gonna head over there.
Okay. Anything else?
What's the T-Rex up to?
get in the wagon. don't
It's
just run.
shaking its head, pissed off, trying to get his vision
It's
back.
pissed. Oh, okay. So I've got time to get in the wagon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were only, what, 10 feet away?
I couldn't have been far.
No, you guys weren't far.
Couldn't have been far.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I can always cast another cantrip. That's pretty cool. Yeah, why not? Why not? So yeah, I'm gonna jump up in the wagon,
I don't know.
and I'm gonna.
Why don't you tell me why not? Ow!
I'm gonna jump up in the wagon, and I'm gonna cast spark on all of the now entanglement brush that's everywhere that the T-Rex is standing on, and I'm gonna light it on fire.
All right, let's see if that would do that. Make a roll.
Let me look up spark real quick.
All right, the T-Rex,
I can just do a lot of these, so I'm just waiting.
it's still shaking its head. Like, it can't see. It's spinning around in circles. The grass is trying to wrap up it. You know, it's doing its best. But yeah, it seems to be having issues. Gore, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
Fortitude
stop.
negates.
I was running.
So, what's around me right now? 'Cause I'm 10 feet behind where the party was originally.
Well,
stationed.
there's a lot of chaos going on. There's now, as you're running, there's dinosaurs that are like seeing the T-Rex. They're seeing the flare. They're hearing everybody shouting. There's dinosaurs getting up, getting around, and some of the smaller ones are kind of running in front of you and dashing.
Oh, it's
You know,
fucked.
it's all sorts of
job,
crazy
Gore.
going down there.
This is all your fault, Gore.
You bastard.
After
Okay.
roll a 1 on sneak.
Guys, where are you?
Like a fucking butthole.
I'm not the one that got a fucking wolf killed. To be clear.
I was just testing the limits of my spells.
Animal experimentation. What's wrong?
Yeah, now I know entanglement
So-
doesn't work on T-Rexes.
Okay, so how far am I from the wagons then?
It's like 10 feet behind you.
That's it.
Because you were almost
Okay.
to the wagon when you decided you were going to run by it.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though I
So-
still have... Never mind.
How much does the elf weigh?
I can't... You're nowhere near me. Don't even look at me.
But the three other characters are in the wagon, right?
Yes.
Gore,
And
you
10
keep your
feet away
hungry
from
eyes to yourself.
The elf has got to get the wagon rolling somehow.
I'm gonna start pushing it.
So you're gonna
Well,
run back behind it and push it.
Gore, yeah, exactly. Hell yeah.
Yep.
I slap Gore with my stick and go faster.
So,
Hush.
be- so my score. Let's see. My strength is 21, plus an additional 4 because I'm still enraged. And
Ah.
I don't know what would you consider that? Would I be able to use an additional skill or anything for that
Have
for
you
pushing,
used
or would
up
that
all
just be
your
strength?
rage rounds, Andrew?
No
Hell
way.
no.
He's
I
got
still
like
got
5
5
left.
more.
Yeah.
How do you that many rounds of rage?
My fucking character is built to do absolutely nothing but swing at shit.
Just a
Big,
rage. That's
strong
all
as
that.
fuck.
All that character was made to do is have hit points and swing at shit. That's it. Absolutely
yeah.
Just
right.
asking.
And that's
Yeah.
all I've been bumping up
That's
to.
all it does.
Shit.
I don't know. You should take a level of wizard next.
Oh, wait. So, Bull Rush can be moved with an additional movement. So I can do the 10-foot movement, right? And then use Bull Rush to push the fucking wagon as well, can't
Yeah, you can.
Done. So
In
now
fact,
my strength...
there probably needs to be something to dislodge the wagon with all those people in the back of it.
Well, my strength is 31 before
Oh,
any
I always
type
thought
of...
the wagon was already moving for some reason.
Yeah, I
No.
thought the wagon was like ready to roll. I didn't think there was anything in the way.
Right.
Well, yeah, the elf
it's-
pushed, or supposedly could push it without any problem.
It's
at 17.
rollable, like
I'm at
it's
fucking 31.
yeah, it's rollable.
All right.
You can get it
So you're
going.
just gonna like
Do
Hulk
it.
throw us, basically?
Bobsled
Wait
time.
a second. How's it going to keep moving?
And so
Going
you
downhill.
said
Gravity.
Downhill.
everything's downhill, but the elf is in front of where the wagon would be going, correct?
Right.
No, I'm getting ready to push it downhill.
So you're behind the wagon.
Yeah. And then I
I'm
hear
almost out
choo
of
choo,
spells.
motherfucker.
So if I push on it, would that mean that the two characters are pushing on it at the same time and we would be working together? Or would that be independently from one another because I'm so much fucking more incredibly strong than this weak ass elf?
We
I
push
mean,
it together.
he's sad. His
I mean,
hubby just fucking
I-
died. I feel terrible for him.
You gotta kind of like push it like way up over your head because you probably are only about as tall as half
Dude,
of the
I'm
wagon
3'6".
wheel.
What is this thing? Like, got 4-wheel drive? We should be totally fine.
3
It should just be like right. I was built for this shit.
How,
All right.
how tall is this wagon, Jade?
Well, it's
Wagon-
Is it like
probably
a
height.
wagon, or is it like a human wagon?
it's a human wagon,
So
human-sized
Okay,
wagon.
so it's taller than you, Andrew. Sit down.
I would scream that the elf should ride inside because he can attack from a distance. Whereas,
Just push the goddamn wagon, Andrew.
yeah, I can push it and not attack at a distance.
I
So it
can
doesn't
hop
make
in. That's just movement. That's
But
easy.
I mean, you guys do realize that like only the front half of the wagon is whole,
Right.
right?
Right.
The back half of the wagon's crashed. So you've basically got two wheels, and sticking up.
It's like a sled. Yeah.
Yeah, ultimately,
So the back end's dragging.
yes.
It's a
So I should
terrible
pull
idea.
the wagon, is what you're saying.
No, I'm just
Giddy up.
saying that when you get it going, I'm just saying.
It's not going to be controllable. It's just going downhill at an
We're just trying to
increased
get away.
rate of speed.
We're trying to get away
Yeah.
quickly.
That's all we fucking need, man.
So falling out of a rushing wagon probably costs less hit points than a T-Rex.
That's what I'm assuming.
That's the
And
idea.
funnier.
That's the idea.
Okay, so what do I got to roll to push this wagon?
That's the whole da-na-na-da, da-na-na,
Yeah.
da-na-na-da.
Exactly.
All right.
Start the plane!
Okay. Why don't you both roll and let's see here.
Roll what,
What's the
D20?
best way to do it? Yeah. Say the DC to get this thing rolling is a 15. The further you beat it, the faster it's going.
Okay, I'm at a 20 after my modifier.
Okay, so that's 5 over. Andrew, what'd you get?
So I rolled a 19 and I have a 31 with everything added up on top of that.
7. So
Andrew runs right through the wagon.
yeah, you just
Splitting it in twain.
Fucking Kool-Aid man.
All right. The wagon has a total of 25 hit points, and it starts going down the hill, and Andrew hits it so hard to get it rolling that
Fuck.
it's literally he literally almost splits the wagon in half. But
I'm gonna jump off this thing.
but it's fucking rolling. That's
I don't know much, but I'm really fucking strong.
the bonus is, when he hits it, you guys could hear the whole thing cracking, the whole like structure of it just. But oh man, you guys are fucking. He hits it so hard that like it hits the slope and it comes off the slope and starts going down the hill. So it's cruising, and in the meantime, T-Rex kind of shakes its head and it kind of looks down the hill and it's like, what the fuck is that? And it just starts charging after you guys. So it's running down the hill. You guys are hauling ass down the hill, and there's dinosaurs rushing in front of you, and some of them running to the side of you, and there's all sorts of shit going as you guys are bouncing this fucking thing down this hill. So,
Awesome.
we're just gonna roll some luck stuff here. I'm gonna let each one of you beat me for a roll. Andrew, roll 20-sided dice. It's just straight up 20-sided. You're 20-sided against my 20-sided.
Okay, 13.
All right. You guys are riding, and this fucking dinosaur comes, and it looks like it's going to intersect you, and Andrew just bops it on the head, turns its head, fucking bouncing along a little bit further. Jesse, your turn.
Ooh.
Do it. Yeah.
What is that? Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Nice. So it's real similar thing happens to you. A dinosaur looks like it's going to run up there, and you literally just are like, hey, maybe not. Maybe not. Just chill. We're going this way. You want to go this way? Maybe, and it's like steers off, goes to the other side. Tesla?
6.
6. Okay, so here we cruising right along. We hit a bump, and unfortunately, you just kind of slip a little bit, and you hear the cracking of the wagon underneath you. The wagon takes 5 more hit points. Wagon's down to 10 hit points. Casey?
Yeah. 19.
Oh, we tied.
Oh.
Good job.
Tie goes to the runner.
Tie totally goes to you. So like literally you see a rock coming up that's literally gonna break you, and you in like true halfling style just jump up onto the point where the yoke would be and just level out the wagon just enough for the rock to go underneath it. You're like surfing for a second like a ninja. You're like a ninja surfboard halfling. And JT.
16.
Oh, we tied as well. So, so another big rock coming your way, and you're just kind of like, rocks are my friends. You just kind of move that rock out of the way with your druid-like abilities.
That's what I do. I did some plant stuff.
You guys outdistance the T-Rex and the other dinosaurs in your path as you come to the bottom of the ravine. You are forced to dive out of the wagon. You may make a reflex save for half of this damage. Reflex DC is 15.
Oh, and you still have +1 to your saves.
Oh, That's right. And I rolled a
You're
19. I got a 20. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's 20 points of damage. If you make the save, it's 10. So Andrew, you
Yeah,
take 10.
17.
So I roll and I add
10
my
points.
reflex
Yep.
bonus to it.
If you have uncanny
Ouch.
dodge, you take 0 damage.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
Can I acrobatically backflip and be awesome out of the wagon?
Did you fail?
No. I made it. I just want to know, like, if my acrobatics skill takes less than 10 points of damage. Like, I
No.
land on my feet and do a little bitches.
What's your acrobatic skill? If your acrobatic skill's more than 10, I'll give it to you.
No, it's 7.
Yeah, see? It's close. You kind of
Pretty
did.
close.
You just tripped a little bit. 10 points of damage if you make the save. 20 if you didn't. Anybody else fail?
What
No,
was-
I got a
What do
17.
we have to roll more then?
No, that was it. Wagon smashes the bottom of the ravine. You all roll around. Dusty. Sounds like everybody's okay. T-Rex is way distracted, way up the hill. And you guys are literally at the bottom of this whole thing. You've survived it. Over to your right is the big wooden coliseum that, as you've gotten closer, looks like a huge cage. Huge round cage with a big top on it. And then, or you could just continue going in the direction that the halfling's telling you to go.
Y'all know it's a fucking pterodactyl. Let's just move. Just go.
I'm not saying go into the thing. I'm just saying we need to go this way. Past the thing. We can go through it if you want, but
Hey,
fuck off. leave me
Gore.
alone.
Bet you can't ride it.
All right. So we start moving our way back into this fucking coliseum.
Okay, so Jade, hold on.
He's
I
gotta
found
go
a
see-
couple of conflicting things here. One says that if I rest, then my animal companion comes back to me. Another says I have to do 24 hours of prayer and I get it back. So which rules are you playing by?
You definitely have to, when a animal companion dies, you have to go through a mourning period.
Go through what?
Some sort of mourning period. I don't care how you roleplay your character, but you definitely have to take some time before you go summoning a new one.
Okay. Yeah, I read it.
Short break. Let him get his things together and have the wolf come back.
Yeah, it was really weird
good.
because you just met each other and now you're feeling
I could do
insecure
that.
because you don't know if everyone you bring into your life is just gonna go.
The dwarves take everything from me.
No, that was just the circle of life happening.
You just don't know, and you don't want to put
So-
another innocent animal
Yes.
through that.
Yeah. Guess what never happens again? Guess who never gets the attempt to be saved by another wolf again?
I would like to
Way to go,
offer
Gore.
the halfling to the elf in respect to his loss.
The halfling is now my animal companion.
Yeah.
Elf and I are already cool. You can fuck off.
You've lost one pet. Here, have mine.
I start petting the halfling. Start trying to feed it treats.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, halflings do like snacks, so might not be such a bad deal, but
Not that bad a deal, right?
Okay,
Okay.
so let's make a perception check.
I'm really good at those.
I still get a bonus to perception, right?
7.
Plus 1, I believe.
20.
I need to start rolling my dice
15.
closer. Daddy got a 20.
Nat
You see
20.
it? The blue
Natural?
one. Yep.
Ooh.
Can't even see it. I can try to get closer.
So
here.
you guys are like, I don't know what direction we should go to. You know, should we continue going down this ravine? Should we go, the halfling says, you're in the right general area. Maybe it's this way, but, none of this stuff was here for the halfling to argue, where her village used to be. So, Bjorny, he's searching around and he's asking the woods and he's asking the trees and he's basically dropped his stash and he's looking for his weed. But
Can
he's
I actually use my perception check to search for mushrooms?
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you. I just look like I'm looking like for shit that you guys are too. I'm not.
But he does stumble across a signpost for a halfling village, which is actually the first sign that you guys have that the halfling was leading you in the right direction. But the
Well done, halfling.
but the
Your
signpost,
intuition serves you right.
right? But the signpost is broken and it's in the bush, and so you don't know whether or not which direction it was pointing originally. In the meantime, Gore has been climbing up the sides of the wooden cage that is as big as a coliseum because, you know, he thought maybe he would look at the perception of things. And by the way, Gore, there are huge bat-like things hanging upside down in certain areas of this thing, and there's lots of overgrowth. But as you're climbing up there, you do see what looks like another marketplace from above when you guys first got into this area, inside the cage, and it looks incredibly overgrown and incredibly poorly kept. But because you rolled a natural 20, you vaguely remember picking up some ale from a halfling town before, and it definitely looks like halfling built structures. You know, they're hobbit holes, you know.
Hobbiton. It's very hobbity looking.
Very hobbity looking little town inside there that is not very well kept at all inside the cage.
Build and make things just like rabbits in the ground. Holes in
So
the ground.
and you said it's like a cage on the top of it or a dome.
It's
Did you word it
it's a
more
cage. So it's the whole thing is like a round cylinder with a lid on the top.
And
But
so
the
am
whole
I directly above the two bat creatures?
No. You could do that though if you wanted to climb up. The thing is that the holes, the squares, are way bigger than you, so you could fall through really easily. But those bat creatures that are hanging upside down,
You don't have
You
any
don't know what's coming.
Do it!
Jesus. I don't have to save you again.
We're going for it.
I don't have any. I've got
Why?
like 2
Why are we
spells, man.
climbing the
I
cage?
am not, to be clear, going to let my companions know about everything that I've seen because I do not want to spook these gentle giant bat creatures.
okay?
Do I notice any type of saddle marks on their shoulders?
No,
Jesus.
no.
Not yet.
You realize you just barely survived the dinosaur, right? Like,
Well, he's still down 19 hit points if I did my math
Okay,
right.
I'm totally good, man. Yeah.
From one adventure to the next. It's just
Got his
No,
arms
that's-
sling, foot
Technically
wrapped up.
speaking, I am still enraged, right?
I'm gonna go climb
dwarves
the.
lead very extraordinary lives.
No longer,
I'm not.
no longer enraged. It's been, you know, the rest of the rage was the ride down the mountain, and you've since
Okay.
recuperated. And
So I'm mentally, I'm sharp. I'm focused.
yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, I would like to drink this ale and climb to the top. I'm assuming that they're up at the very top.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
did you
Yes.
find the
They're,
ale?
they're hanging at the
Okay.
top. They're hanging at the top of
Where
the.
did you find ale? I've been here the whole time.
He's
The
using
DM
it.
just said
He's
that I had found ale.
he's using it metaphorically because he knows that
You
in that
remembered it.
little
Because he took
village
enough-
is really good beer, and he knows that there's
And
a
he
village
took
there.
enough damage to the head to make him. He has ale.
Well, he also didn't share with you guys that the village is inside the cage. So literally you guys are going to have to figure out that he's climbing up to the top of the cage and then he's going to shimmy across the top to
Then
find
he's
one
drinking.
of these. No, he's not technically drinking. He
He's
just
pretending to drink, so
he
he's gonna
knows-
be fake drunk.
he knows that there's beer down there. That's ultimately what he's saying. So I
So
need
there's a village inside this giant cage
yes,
with giant bat creatures
But-
hanging from the top of the cage.
100%.
Yes, but you don't know that there's a village in there. I'm
Right.
the only one that knows that.
He is not
Okay.
shared with
okay,
anyone.
yeah, because we're still
You guys have just found, all of you searching around the area have found the signpost that Bjorny found. So Bjorn found a signpost that says, hey, the village is this way. But you don't know which way this way is because it was broken and laid in the ground. Mr. Super High Perception up there knew exactly where it was and just was like, also I can try to fly on one of these things. So he's climbing up there.
So I'm climbing up to the very top of
plants.
it.
Okay, so
why are you climbing up if you can fit?
Because I need to get close enough that I can hit one with a fucking great club.
So, did my search for mushrooms provide any mushrooms?
You probably think you're on mushrooms watching this whole thing happen.
It's
Sure.
Because remember,
fucking
Jay,
hurting
finding the
cats.
signpost was entirely
Fucking
not what I was looking for. I just happened to come across it, like, oh, that's interesting, but
Of course, you found mushrooms.
Yeah.
Did I?
Of course, man. You find mushrooms whenever you want to find mushrooms. Here's the question: are they magic mushrooms, or are they just edible mushrooms, or are they poisonous mushrooms?
well, it so happens that I do have a knowledge nature that's considerable.
Okay, so you'd have to I'll say it's a 33% chance.
All right.
Regular magic or poisonous?
Regular magic or poisonous. And if you roll a double 0, it's whatever. It is a live magical mushroom, and you win the game.
Well, I don't have a percentile, so I'm gonna have to roll that on Discord.
You don't have a D10?
Don't do the Discord
Wait.
dice. Go to the other room.
Yeah,
Go to the
no,
other room
a
and borrow one of
D10.
Jesse.
I got a
Don't do it.
shitload of D6s. How about I roll all of these?
How come you don't
Go
have?
get a percentage dice from Jesse.
Okay.
Come roll a D10.
Okay. I'll
How
roll
do you
D10.
get? You'd have to roll 2d6 and 1
And
to
a
4,
D2.
5 to 8, 9 to
You're
12.
just making it harder to even get, dude. Don't do that.
9.
1 to 4, 5 to 8, 5 to 12.
No, it's a 60. Sorry.
It's 60. Yeah, and then
I mean, we've all abandoned the Discord roller, haven't we? Because it sucks.
So what
Yeah,
I
it
say?
sucks.
33 normal, 33
Yeah.
Right. Magic.
magic, 33 poison. So that was
Yeah.
the second 33. So he
Yeah.
found magic mushrooms.
yes. Thank you.
Okay, Radagast, get back over here.
Yep.
Okay. So we got the magic mushrooms. We got the dwarf. We got Gore climbing the mountain, or climbing the Colosseum cage, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
What a
Gore,
perfect time to shoot
Gore,
the
you
arrow.
you are
with
going to
name on
need 4 climb checks. DC 15. It's relatively easy to climb. 4 climb checks in order to make it to one of the creatures. You need to make 1 move silently check.
Okay. So
Andrew, try to fly on it.
Shit.
that would all be a D20, right?
Why didn't somebody
Yep.
tell me I didn't have the whole group on the goddamn camera? It's hard for me to remember to run the camera, damn it.
Okay, so I got a 16 on the first
Okay.
roll.
So that's good. And you're looking at your climb check? So that's 1.
Climb is
Climb
strength. You
is
should have
5.
quite nice.
So you rolled a 21 or you rolled a 16?
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was. Oh, it says right there that's a modifier. Sorry,
Okay.
I guess I just didn't
Yeah, you're
put
good.
that together. Okay, so 21 there.
Number 2.
A 9, so 14.
Okay, so that's a
Uh-huh.
fall. That's a failed check. But
That's a
Well,
fucking.
at least you were only a fucking fifth of the way up.
yeah, you didn't make it to the top when you fell. That's good.
Okay.
All right, so make a reflex save to take half this damage.
Oh, but.
What are you doing, Gore?
Okay.
Reflex save.
17 plus...
All
Which
right.
one's reflex? I know that's one of them. Oh, yeah. Plus 1. So 18?
All right, you're good. You're good to take half. So you take it's 12 points of damage.
Dwarves always land on the feet.
So he's climbing up there. He hasn't told anybody anything, and you guys hear him go, "Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh!" Bats up in the cage. You know, the big winged things start flying around into the inside the cage. This cage is huge, by the way, so they fly off into the distance. He's laying on the ground.
I want to ask Dum Dum the dwarf why he thought climbing the cage was a good idea.
I'd like
Actually,
to ride
without
the
telling
motherfucker.
nobody.
I would like to ride it.
I don't
It would have been a good bet. I would have
Yeah,
taken
I guess
on that bet too.
that
Yeah, you
fits
guys
in
would have
here.
felt dumb as shit with the rest of this fucking campaign. You had to fucking answer to the dwarf riding a goddamn pterodactyl, huh?
Don't think those are pterodactyls.
What's a pterodactyl?
What do you have? Like 4 hit points left? You can barely even like talk right
I
now.
think
I'm
you
at
need to
18.
heal.
I'm at 18.
We should
I've
heal
been healing
you.
him.
I'm totally
Give him
good.
some more.
I don't know if it's a child. You should keep healing and encouraging, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can heal your brother if that's how you feel. I think he just needs to walk it off. I'm tired of getting scraped knees because he's a dumbass. Maybe he'll learn
Okay.
not to do it.
I'm low on spells. I need to rest.
All right, I'll rub essential oils on him. How's that?
What the
Thoughts
fuck?
and prayers.
Hey, what you guys do in your private time as mother and son has nothing to do with us. That is between you and the Pornhub, okay?
I'm gonna take
So-
some of these mushrooms.
Okay.
So they're outside, and I'm inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna yell out and let them know that I saw the little hobbit holes.
Yeah, so you guys hear the ah! Hobbit holes are over here.
I have filled them in on Hobbit ecology and society, and they live in holes in the ground. It's where they spend most of their life hibernating the world.
It's a good life, damn it. We have pipeweed and like little comfy places to snack.
Oh,
And what do you want?
Developing their center of the earth society of reptilian subspecies.
Yes,
Pipeweed.
Yes. pipeweed.
Okay, we got
really
what,
quick.
15 minutes left.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap up the session. We've made it to the Hobbit hole. You guys do. You come into the village.
Yay.
Real quick question, JT, do you share the mushrooms with the group? You have enough to share. Okay.
Yeah,
Does-
I offer them, of course.
I
Okay.
don't want any. I don't have enough HP to fucking give up on mushrooms.
Does anybody
Okay.
take magic mushrooms with the druid? The druid
No.
is.
No.
The druid's not sharing.
I'm not taking drugs with this homeless-looking dwarf I found in the woods.
Okay, so nobody else is
I'm-
eating the mushrooms?
I actually, I have a really strong herbalist profession background. I know what's about to happen to
Yeah,
the
so I mean,
druid
he
on
can
those
second my
mushrooms.
opinion. I don't lie to him what's gonna happen. I mean, if you ask me, I'll be like, yeah, this is what we're looking for.
I mean, I just want to know, anybody else eating them?
I'll do it.
I
Fuck it.
Okay.
plan to commune with nature and see where the stars shall guide my druid path.
Do
It's been a
you?
rough day. If he's sharing, I'll eat mushrooms.
Okay.
I'm
So,
going on a journey.
so there's three. There's three of you
figure this
eating
out.
mushrooms. This is going to be great. Okay. Do either of you two have knowledge herbalism?
Yes.
Nope.
No. You do?
Well, I have profession or herbalism. And +1 to any knowledge checks. Like,
Can I
Oh wait.
So
can
you
I
know
wait?
about- You know
can I
about it?
look at the mushrooms and see if I know what's going to happen to these people who are about to eat the mushrooms?
I don't have herbalism. I have nature.
So
I have herbalist.
we're gonna
Me too.
say it's a DC 15 to recognize the mushrooms. So those of you that have the mushroom or are trying to figure out what the mushrooms do, the DC is 15.
I also didn't lie to him about what it would do. I told him what I'm expecting.
Rolled
I
a
mean, I don't know if
natural
you're
19.
going with me on this journey. That's up to you.
We're off on an
Plus
adventure.
10, so 29.
Okay, so you know what they're going to do too. And I will also say, Tesla, that when you roll this next percentage, that I will give you a much lower percentage because basically you're going to roll a percentage as to see if you took too much.
Oh, okay.
But I'll give you a lower percentage since you rolled too high. So I will give you a 20% chance. So roll a percentile. If you get under 20, you took too much. Anything else, you're fine.
Sweet.
63.
Okay, so you're fine. You're going to hallucinate. You're just not going to have a real bad trip. Casey, you have no knowledge of herbalism. You have a 60% chance of taking too many.
Jesus.
So roll your percentage. If it's under 60%, you've taken too many.
It is understood that I have casted Talk with Plants on these mushrooms before.
I got a 30.
Okay. So, well, hey, you know what? First time, probably took too many.
Yeah, that's how it went.
We've all been there. This will set us up beautifully for the next segment of the adventure that I've got planned out because
I'm
it's
glad
awesome.
I could help.
So awesome what I've got planned for you guys. And then
I'm
JT,
starting my.
you are also 20% chance to take too many. So roll percentage.
Oh, damn, I don't have percentage.
So
Did we get any XP off of the encounter with the T-Rex?
Just
Yes.
roll it for me, Jade. Roll it for me.
you want me to roll it?
I have a knowledge nature, though.
All right. You want black or blue first?
Blue.
What did I say? 30%?
20.
Yeah.
20.
You are fine. 25.
Oh, barely.
So both you two are going to be hallucinating. Casey, you're going to be tripping balls next adventure.
Yes.
So you are going to be straight up tripping balls, which will be great. XP for
I'm
this
going on a
adventure
cosmic adventure.
is 6,400.
6,400.
6,400 XP. 200 XP to Gore for in-character playing. 200 XP to...
Wait. Hold on. You're going too fast. 6,400. And then what?
And then 200 more for in-character play. Jesse, 200 for in-character play. 200 for the good ant plan. That would have been a great plan. That was good. Tesla, 6,400. 200 for in-character play.
Guess who's that? Level 5, motherfucker.
Casey, 6,400. 200 for in-character play. And JT, 6,400 plus 200 for in-character play.
Hey guys, real quick.
Yes.
I don't remember it popping this up. If it did, I didn't pay attention, but it says level 5, class barbarian, gained HP 6. But it says rolled HP.
You want to roll
Just
HP.
whatever.
It's allowing me to change that.
Yeah,
Does it
you
change it?
Yes.
Don't change it. It's a random number that tells you that picks a random amount of health points that you gain. Because mine just hit 9. So, and last level I only gained 4.
We should have
okay, so
1,400.
Leave it at
random.
whatever it gives you. It's random.
Or 14,000.
And if all of you would pretty please make sure I have updated character sheets so I can go through them for the next session. That would be awesome.
I'm starting my 24 hours of crying in a corner, mourning my dead companion.
Yes.
Cool.
I shall drink with him in memory of the brave wolf.
I thought that you were gonna die, Gore.
Me too.
I thought you were gonna die, especially when the entanglement happened.
Yeah.
I thought that
So
you
what
were.
level does that make everybody?
5.
Everybody,
I'm
should,
at 5.
everybody should be at 5. I would assume.
I am now.
Nice. All right.
All right, everybody.
Well, I guess sacrificing a wolf is not that bad.
Totally worth it.
No, I
Worth
mean, it would suck if you had been playing with that wolf for the whole time, and
Right.
you'd be like, ah, shit. But this way, it was just kind of like, and that was complete luck, too, because I mean there was rolls for everything. So, anyways,
and I only missed it once. I missed it by one. One more, and I would have in the wolf. Weed, fuck that. Pew.
Right. Okay, that's it, guys. Everybody, thank you for playing this evening. Those of you who are watching this live or watching this video, this is brought to you by CryptoComics.com. Cryptochronic. We wish that
When's
upon
our
everyone's
next session?
I better go buy that
the
URL.
12th of July is the next Sunday that we will be here. So
Okie
we won't be meeting next weekend. Everyone enjoy the 4th. And
Yeah, you
that's
too, bud.
Look at all the drunk people throwing off fireworks.
Yay!
yes.
Yeah, I work night shift the 4th, so they're gonna be like up in there at 3 in the morning, being like, "What do you mean you can't sell beer past 2?" It's gonna be great.
It's the day when everyone can be a dwarf berserker.
Right.